Please sit down and face out. this winter training period, and one with the compassionate mind of the abbot, we offer the position of Shuso to Michael Zenmen McCulloch. Like this.
With the Great Assembly's help, with the Sangha's help, I will do my very best to fulfill this position with dignity and compassion. And thank you for being here today, so we could all be together in the Dharma. Abbot, I accept this position of Shuso. Please guide me to be a wise Shuso, and I express my deep gratitude. I'll describe now my theme for the Ango and why I chose it, and a few introductory comments. We're here now for the Winter Ango 2025, actualizing the fundamental point. This Ango theme is organized around the book Treasury of the True Dharma I, Master Dogen's Shobo Genzo. As all things are Buddha Dharma, there is delusion, realization, practice, birth, and death, Buddhas and sentient beings. Delusion, realization, practice, birth, and death, Buddhas and sentient beings. Delusion and realization are the same thing. When you find your place where you are, practice occurs, actualizing the fundamental point. When you find your way at this moment, practice occurs, actualizing the fundamental point. For the place, the way, is neither large nor small, neither yours nor others. It's ours, and it exists of its own. Here's the place. Here, the way unfolds. Here's the place. Here, the way unfolds. The boundary of realization is not distinct, for the realization comes forth simultaneously with the full experience of Buddha Dharma. This is what we can do together. Realize the full experience of Buddha Dharma. The boundary of realization is not distinct, for the realization comes forth simultaneously with the full experience of Buddha Dharma. Do not suppose that when you attain, that what you attain becomes your knowledge. Do not suppose that what you attain becomes your knowledge and is grasped by your intellect. Even though it was actualized immediately, what is inconceivable may not be apparent. Its emergence is beyond your knowledge. But we can experience that together too. Dogen's Shobot Genzo, I chose it because it addresses the aspiration of finding the Buddha in ordinary moments. Not the ambition, but the aspiration. And for me, this theme aligns with Dogen's core teachings that delusion and enlightenment are not separate from the everyday. The Ango period is a month in duration, and it's used as a way to deepen the practice, to sharpen the practice, to accelerate the practice. And it happens in summer, it happens in winter, and it is a time to refresh the practice, renew a commitment, solidify a commitment. I chose some of the other books on the list. No Beginning, No End, The Intimate Heart of Zen by Kwong. Because for me, part of the message there is where you are is where you already were. In those ordinary moments. I chose the book When Things Fall Apart because it provides examples and instruction on how to stay present with your pains. When a good friend of mine, Grace, was in a car accident, it was a head-on collision on the Golden Gate Bridge that led to finally the barriers being put up between the two directions of traffic. And there was Grace. She had been airlifted to John Muir Hospital. In the midst of the crisis, in the midst of her arrival in the intensive care, and the doctor leaned into her ear. She wasn't communicating, but she heard it nevertheless. Grace, if you don't stay present with the pain, you're going to die. And she's with us today. It was very striking. I chose the book Branching Streams Flow in the Darkness by Shomura Suzuki. Because to me, he really spotlights those ordinary moments. And it reminds me of a good friend of mine said to me once, we were in the midst of discussing something which should have been very simple to me. And he said, don't make a tango out of it. It's just a simple thing. I chose the book Journey Without Goal, The Tantric Wisdom of the Buddha by Chogyam Trungpa. Because for me, the part of the emphasis was on not trying to grasp insight like you own it. What matters is putting it into action and sharing it. And finally, I chose the book, The Holy Teachings of Vimalakirti by Robert A.F. Thurman, in large part because it discusses allowing yourself to debate yourself, allowing yourself to be surprised, to stay steady with the practice even when things aren't clear. We're all here today in the Zendo. The Ango will last for a month, both here and online, and encourage everyone to participate in the practice given time available, and to also please fill out your commitment form and send that to us. That can help formalize it, formalize the practice, formalize the time. And then within that formal structure, we can all experience the ordinary moments. And with that, those are my thoughts to share with you as we begin the winter 2025 Ango practice period here at Sonoma Mountain Zen Center. It's a crisp, clear winter day. Spring is coming to Sonoma Mountain. I wish you the best of health. With gratitude. Bring it back. Bring it back to the center.
We have given the position of Shuso to Michael Zenmen McCulloch. Just like this. Ango has now begun. Please prepare for zazen. Turn around and face the wall.